And what does it mean for your industry? Well, baby boomers are going through this powerful period of reinvention. And at the heart of that is real estate. The third trend we're seeing is a participation award is not a real award. Yes, I think we do have some parents, maybe some in the room, to thank for this, because they're really teaching Gen Edgers the art of failure. Because it is not realistic to get 6th place honorable mention swim trophy when 6 people were in the race. Right? That's not realistic.
This is a very skeptical generation. You know, I'll never forget, we were doing a focus group at BridgeWorks, and there was an Xer in the room, and he said, "You name the institution, and I can name the crime." So for all you numbers people out there, you might be wondering, is there a study, is there a statistic of some sort to show this? And we actually worked with a group out in New York called Third Millennium. And they found that Generation X believes that they are more likely to see a UFO in their lifetime than a Social Security check.
I love working for a company like BridgeWorks because it has been around for such a long time. I mean, over 15 years. So there's all of this research, and it's been a company with 4 different generations from the beginning. If you think about the messages you heard when you were growing up, if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. That's right. But millennials, what did we hear? There's no I in team. We are stronger together than we are alone. And so this is why 4 out of 5 millennials will change their purchasing decisions based on negative reviews. I love doing these presentations because it's not only fun for me, it's always fun for the audience because it's interactive and there's music trivia, or there's clips from movies and commercials, and people find different ways to engage. Seeing them light up and seeing them laugh at a scenario that just happened to them 2 days ago in a meeting. So we're the first generation waiting for the next social network, waiting in line for the next Apple invention. I'll give you a perfect example of this. When I started school, Apple released one of their first computers, the Apple AE7. Ridiculous looking, right? Its total storage was 128 kilobytes. Just to put that into perspective, that is the size of 1 tweet on Twitter today. We millennials, we have a lot to bring to the workforce, but we still have so much to learn from other generations.
It makes me so sad because for some reason, we millennials, we come into the workplace and we see someone with gray hair and we think that for some reason they have nothing to teach us and we need to teach them something. But we as millennials, we have to recognize we need to be tapping into the experience and the knowledge of those older generations because they have so much to teach us that will actually make us much better at our work, and then it'll make our reputation in the workplace that much better. Baby boomers, you are still the most idealistic and optimistic generation in today's workforce. You still want to change the world. We did a survey with baby boomers at BridgeWorks, and we asked them, what is the #1 reason that you will stay in your job? And the landslide answer was, I will stay in my job if I feel like I'm making an impact.
There's that moment when you're telling a story or a stat or a case study, and then you see that one person in the audience who's kind of been like, okay, yeah, great, I get what you're saying, and then they go, oh, now I get it. And then they're with you the rest of the way, and they're ready to learn more about the generations and learn about how they can change what they're doing on a regular basis to just bridge those gaps in the workplace. And when we're talking about these generations, it's not about who's right or wrong. It's not about who's better or worse. It's about understanding and appreciating the unique qualities of each generation. Thank you so much.